think I'm finally ready to work on this painting that I've been looking at for 2 years. This is what it looks like. So first I gotta clear off my easel, which I'm hanging a bunch of sculpture on. I've been spending a lot of time on my fiber sculpture in the last year. And it's time to paint. I'm gonna paint. I'm nervous because I really like this painting. And I'm gonna try something new. I bought these refillable markers, they're empty. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do here. But first, what I do to start is I've taken a photograph of this painting. All right, I'm using my cell phone and take a picture of the painting. So now you can see I saved a couple of versions and I'm able to scroll back and forth and compare these. So I like the turquoise. You can see it shows up a lot better. But what I'm going to do now is mix a bunch of versions of turquoise, because obviously the digital marker is not going to show me exactly what the color is going to look like on the painting. So I'm mixing a bunch of different versions and painting some pieces of paper that I can cut from and actually stick on the painting and see which color looks the best. So I created different values of the same color, and now I'm going to cut out some strips and lines that would be the width of the paint marker. I tried the gold color too, and I actually liked the turquoise the best. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some paint and fill the paint marker. I'm adding airbrush medium to my paint to get it to the consistency of the high flow acrylics. So airbrush medium is not going to water down the color as much as if I just added water. Golden high flow acrylics is what is recommended for these refillable markers, and that might be why I struggled a bit to get the consistency just right. So here you can see I did end up adding quite a bit of the airbrush medium, and the paint is pretty fluid now that I can finally test it on some scrap paper and see what kind of marks I get. I'm having a little trouble here. The flow is not as good as when I was working on the paper. Could be two things, the consistency of the paint, but also gravity and the texture that I'm drawing on. You can hear it scraping across the painted canvas. I like to keep a wet rag handy to erase things if they're still wet. It's easy to do on a finished dry painting. Here I cheated and went back in with a brush to darken up some of the areas. And this little area I painted in, I end up erasing. So, yeah. But I really like, you could see close up here, you could see the different marks that I can get with the drawing with the marker, and I'm actually using the edge of the nib. So I think there's a lot more experimentation I could do with playing with different size nibs, getting the paint consistency right, and it's just a very immediate, fun way to draw into a painting. I know some artists use other types of drawing materials mixed in with their painting. I like that it's acrylic paint, but it's a different way to apply acrylic paint and you'll get different marks. I did go back and paint over some of the marks. I'm trying to give the illusion that they're going behind this other big brush stroke that I had going on this painting. So I'm just playing around, and it's another way to erase some of these marks. At this stage, I went back to my phone and was able to make some decisions on certain areas that I thought maybe needed more drawing in them. So that's a really fun, easy way to use your phone to try out things. Well, the painting is finished for now. There's still some areas maybe that I don't love, but I think I really had fun introducing this new type of mark into what was already there. So I find that interesting, and I'm going to keep experimenting with it, but let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.